Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading for the sign of Leo. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the universe wants to tell Leo today. All right, we have Queen of Pentacles. Ow, I have an ant that bit the back of my neck. The Five of Pentacles and the Chariot. I'm not even kidding. That's life in Florida. It's all bugs. And then we have the Six of Swords, the Justice card, the Page of Swords for your opportunity. God, the King of Swords. Can you believe this? And for the challenge, it is the Four of Pentacles. Oh my God. It bit me and it's still stinging. It's not a red ant. Let me light my candle. Sorry, it went out. Oh, come on. All right. Gotta have the candle going. It's luscious. It's this lovely coconut vanilla candle. Okay, so let's take a look around the room. We have we have two major arcanas. We've got the Chariot in your near future. We've got the Justice card in your guidance and advice from Spirit. So out of the 8 anchor cards, 2 of them are major arcana. That's that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. Everything else is the minor arcana. So let's go ahead and start with your overall energy, and I'll pull clarifiers as we go. Queen of Pentacles in your recent past, 5 of Pentacles in your present energy, and the Chariot in your near future. So we're looking at your recent past, and you are planning and preparing for the future. And I have to say, a lot of the signs right now are doing that. It's kind of like this year in review, and everybody is looking towards this coming year. It's December, so it's the end of this season. It's the end of the year as we're getting ready to go into 2026. This is that energy of planning and preparing for the future, knowing your resources, knowing what it is that you have. You're very grounded, stable, secure. You're looking for structure. So you're looking to really enrich your home, your finances. You're looking at your health. That could be New Year's resolutions, but the kind that you're going to stick to, not something that you're just making. I think this is a deeper energy that's coming in this year, like real changes that are going to be taking place. This to me has more depth to it. It's also attracting more abundance and prosperity into your life. And it's a beautiful energy that's coming in recent past. So it's kind of like doing this year in review, looking at everything that's around you and then looking forward into the direction you want to go in. We do have your present energy as the Five of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. So maybe you're feeling that you're lacking a little in finances because we're talking about pentacles. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's you being in survival mode right now. Now, this is just for some of you, right? It's a general reading, but it's that moment where you feel a little inadequate or like you're missing something or missing out on something. Instead of focusing on what it is that you're lacking, focus on your strengths. They're down to their last piece of bread. They're definitely in survival mode. That narrows your aperture. This allows you to open that up when you get into a different vibration. When you're in that mode, try and make a shift as hard as it might seem. It's like it's easier said than done. But when you make that shift, more doors open up to you and you're not in that feeling of lack for very long. You really are able to make that shift. They are surrounded by these magical strawberries that lead them back to this cottage where there's going to be food, shelter, water, and maybe a vehicle to take them to the next village. There's a way out. It's just seeing it. And when you're in survival mode, you're narrow. You feel trapped and you don't see that way out. Relax a little bit, take a deep breath, and then get into a different vibration and watch the doors open and the possibilities open because you're able to see the bigger picture. That's your present energy. Then we have the near future, victory and success. It's the Chariot. Trusting your intuition. That tells me you found your way out and you have victory and success. This is just kind of like a bump in the road. So it's just, again, making that shift because this is traditionally Julius Caesar riding into Rome. It's looking forward to your future, just like this Queen of Pentacles is planning and preparing for the future. Leo, you are looking ahead. There might be challenges and obstacles, and that's okay because that's the life we live. But this is you conquering it, having that victory and success. This is Cancerian energy, trusting your intuition as guidance, that inner knowing, knowing how to get there and knowing you're going to succeed. Having that strength of character, that faith in that, it's like you're trusting the plan almost on an intuitive level. And that's leading you also to victory and success. Gorgeous energy. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, we have the Tower, the Queen of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, so in your recent past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. She's being clarified by Six of Swords and Three of Pentacles. So as you're planning and preparing for the future, you know you're moving on. You are literally going towards your future. You see it, you're visualizing it. This is you leaving any trouble behind, going on to a calmer time, leaving emotional baggage behind, things that aren't serving you anymore. Some of you might literally be relocating. What I like about this is that you're leaving trouble behind, and you can see it as you're going into 2026, you're leaving all the toxicity and negative stuff behind in 2025. This is you trying not to take it with you, and you're making this conscious effort now to make these shifts, planning and preparing for your future by leaving that drama behind. There's light at the end of this tunnel. This is the card of travel and relocation. Again, some of you might be literally doing it and others figuratively doing it. With the Three of Pentacles, this card keeps coming up for all the signs too. This is having quality work with quality people, right? More hands are able to work on something. It lightens the load for everybody else if everybody's pulling their own weight. Everybody has their own unique skill set. Working together, this is teamwork makes the dream work, but it's everybody doing quality work, quality people, strong foundations. That is why this can also be the card of marriage. If you're looking for a strong relationship, you're looking for someone that's a team player. You're looking for someone that is enjoying being in a relationship, a deep, committed relationship. That is something that's coming in. And it might be that some of you are on the move to find something like that. It's beautiful energy that's here for you, Leo. All right, that's your recent past. Your present energy is the card of lack. If you are lacking any of those things that you are on point for from your recent past, you're finding it. You're having a lot of revelations. The Tower is you releasing what no longer serves you. This idea of lack no longer serves you, but it allows you to see what direction you want to go in and what you actually want and truly desire in your life. And you do not desire to feel lack. You desire to feel abundance and prosperity on a very deep, loving level. That brings a lot of clarity into your life. This is the universe stepping in to release what no longer serves you. Great. Who doesn't want that? For some people, the Tower might not feel good, but at the end of the day, it's a nice change and it mixes things up and it allows something new to come in. When you have a big release like this, it creates a void. What do you fill the void with? Loving energy. Love, nurturing, beautiful energy. Treat yourself to a dinner, buy yourself flowers, whatever it is that you need to do, a spa day. Treat yourself with love when you go through something like that and start building your cups up again, your love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source kind of energy. You want to build it with that loving energy, nurturing. I love that for you. But a lot of revelations are coming in, and that's good. That's you seeing into things that are people, places, things, ideas, old versions of you. Remember, you're kind of doing this life in review right now. As we're going into the new year, you're kind of looking at everything, and it might not just be this last year in review, but quite a few years in review, if not your whole life, because that tends to be what people do as we go into the new year. And it's an awesome time to shake stuff out. Get rid of things that aren't working for you. It's beautiful energy. Then we get into your near future. That's being clarified by the Chariot, victory and success. and the Two of Wands and the King of Wands. So Wands, you're looking at action, your will, your determination. You are looking at what it is that you want to do. For me, this is clarifying your intention, because you cannot get what you want until you know what you want. This victory and success comes in once you know what it is that you want and desire. I think the victory and success is also you removing that feeling of lack and pushing past that. But it's also now clarifying what it is that you want to do going forward. And again, this culmination of 2026 into the new year. And this is you focused on the prize. The King of Wands is focused on the prize. What is the prize? The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This is you being conscientious of your finances, your health. This is of housing, location, relocation, your career or retirement. This is all your relationships, friends, family, romantic relationships with your kids, with your pets, co-workers. It's all of it. Pentacles is all of it, Ten of Pentacles. And that's what he's keeping his eye on, is that prize, striving in that direction. This is going to be all your vacations, your 401k. He's keeping his eye on that prize, and he's self-actualizing. So this is someone that's using his charm and his charisma in a positive way, being bold and courageous to really seize the day and self-actualize. This is your relationship to your environment, which is this beautiful victory and success. So once you figure out what it is that you want and what direction you want to go in, it's just like wide open for you. And it's almost like once you figure it out, it's smooth sailing. It's just figuring it out. That is your current energy, Leo. Oh my God, I love it. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards, and I'll pull clarifiers. We have the Six of Swords, which is here twice, the Justice card, and the Page of Swords. So this Six of Swords is the same card as this, just same card, different deck. So again, the guidance and advice from Spirit, you're leaving trouble behind. You are literally leaving it in 2025, and you are making a conscious effort to figure out what it is that you want to do going forward into 2026. And you don't even have to wait till 2026. This could be something that you've decided you're going to start next week. There's no definite delineation of time. You could start it tomorrow. You probably have already been thinking about it, but this is you really going on to a new chapter in your life. And this again is the card of travel and relocation. So you might literally or figuratively be doing that. With the Justice card, this is you standing in your true authentic self. This is you standing in your integrity, knowing right from wrong. This is you doing fair dealings. This is you being brutally honest and fair dealings with yourself. This is you really having this landscape wide open for what it is that you're creating. And you're definitely taking this leadership role. I really feel that this is something that on a high emotional IQ and intellectual IQ for this card, that's something that's really coming in for you now. You're taking a very serious leadership position in your life. Not that you didn't before, but I think you're really feeling that right now. And you're feeling it on a true authentic self kind of level. And that's where this really comes in to be very powerful. This card for me is also about protecting the innocent. That's going to be people that don't really have a voice for themselves, or they don't know how to articulate things. So small children, pets for sure, and seniors maybe that are in a care facility, or someone that might be intellectually or emotionally challenged and they just don't have that capacity. You could be someone that, maybe you're an advocate for people that have disabilities. That's you protecting the innocent. And let me tell you, do they need protection right now in this crazy world? Absolutely. I always say this, if you've got children at daycare or seniors, your parents or relatives that are at a senior care facility, please do those surprise inspections. Show up unannounced at different times on different days so that you don't have a pattern, and make sure that they are being taken care of the way they need to be. It is a tough job for the people that do it, and there's been a lot of neglect. So please do that. That's something that comes in. Then we have this Page of Swords. This is you really figuring things out. This is the detective in the tarot. This is you spending that time, effort, and energy really being curious and thinking about the big picture. I love this for you. You are looking for clues and answers. You have a wonderful curiosity about you right now. It's very exciting and exhilarating, and you are really tapped into it. Really, not only are you looking at facts, but you are using your imagination to see, if I want to get from point A to point Z, what are the necessary steps to get there? What are the ramifications? You're looking at everything from a calm, cool, rational position. You know, if you just spend a few minutes thinking about it, that you can figure it out. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I was expecting a delivery and they just happened to come to the door at that time. So let's go ahead and get the clarifiers. Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing with the Four of Pentacles, which is also in your challenge position. We have the Empress, we have the Page of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so when we're looking at this Six of Swords, leaving trouble behind, it's being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles. Luck and right timing, right place, right time. For you to leave trouble behind and to move on to the next chapter of your life, basically to move on to a calmer time, just happens to coincide with this new year and really with the holidays, which is so lovely. Luck and right timing. This is you meeting the right people at the right time, being in the right place at the right time, seeing the opportunities at the right place at the right time. This is a beautiful energy that's coming in for you. With the Four of Pentacles, this is a stubborn, stuck energy. When you relax and go with the flow, watch that wheel and it works with you. When you are really rigid, you might block some things because you're so locked up. You cannot see these opportunities that come in, and you might not have the flexibility to grab them. This is you needing to be a little more flexible, so that when this wheel turns, you're flexible to grab it versus you just standing there staring at it. So you can see he is locked in. Go with the flow. Because when you're standing in your true authentic self, which is being clarified by the Empress and the Page of Wands, again, that was the Justice card. This is you shining your inner beauty. When you're your true authentic self, your inner beauty shines through. This is you creating the life that you desire with the people you desire. Everything starts to come in. Just because you are creating that and working towards it doesn't always mean that you get everything that you want, but you start putting this out into the universe and you start raising your vibration, you're meeting different people. All these shifts take place, things that you might not have thought about before, but it's real and tangible, and it really starts to happen. You know, it's one of those moments where all these doors really open up. It's about taking that first step. Just having this beautiful, positive, enthusiastic step. Embrace it. Go forward with a lot of optimism like a young kid. Have that bounce back quality. This is not a bounce back quality. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. You really want to shift it. And again, go with the flow. Watch things open up for you. Then we have this Page of Swords, and that is being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. This is you making a lot of connections. There's something about this, whether it's going to be friendships or romantic partners or deepening a romantic connection. This can be, I just feel like you're having new people come into your life. I really believe, and this is the energy that's coming off this card, that during the holidays, you're going to be hobnobbing and meeting people. There's something about this time that is really ripe for you, Leo. I'm just getting the chills talking about it, where you know, invite yourself to a party, get invited to a party, create your own party, mingle, go to as many as you possibly can, meeting as many different types of people as you possibly can. There's something about you making a lot of connections right now that will help you in your future, whether it's friendships, whether it's business partners and connections. There's something to this about networking for you. it's going to help you when you're looking for clues and answers. I think meeting people, and it could even be peers. You know, when if you're an educator and you're meeting other educators, and this is allowing you to compare notes, work together, look at your base, right? It's really a powerful energy coming in for you. With this 1111 card, this Four of Wands, get to the other side, cross that finish line and celebrate. This is the card of celebrating milestones. For me, your connections are about celebrating milestones. I think that you're choosing the right people at the right place at the right time. That very first clarifier in this entire reading is the teamwork makes the dream work. Quality people, quality work, strong foundations. I really feel like that's what this reading is turning into. Part of it is about strong connections. Really meeting these kindred spirits. If you're trying to find your tribe, it's right here. Now, this card can also mean you're having a truce with yourself. So if you have an internal dialogue that's not favorable right now, this is you having a truce with yourself. Because it is time to celebrate. This is the card of celebration and of freedom. So this is you freeing yourself from maybe negative self-talk, any type of self-doubt, self-sabotaging behavior. This is you having freedom to be who you're meant to be. Freedom of thought, freedom of making connections. And really, there's something about this that sets you free. You get to the finish line. I think that you're going to find more members of your tribe. A lot of people are doing that. Leo, I think that this is lining up for you. That's one of the many things that's lining up for you as we're going into the end of 2025, going into 2026. You really have a lot of beautiful things lining up for yourself. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the King of Swords. You have an opportunity to really get some intense clarity in your life right now. This is your relationship to the world around you. This is you looking at friends, family, your finances. You're looking at spiritual connections, maybe your belief systems. You're trying to take in as much information as you can right now and really start connecting dots. I think that this is you also looking at maybe location, travel, where you want to live, who you want to live with. This is also going to be, I'm just getting that like business. A lot of it's going to have to do with business and work and career. It's all the big things right now. I think you're reevaluating a lot of relationships that are in your life currently because it's such a big relationship type reading, and that's something that's coming in. But you're doing it from logic and analysis and rational thought. You're taking in all that information, and then you're going to be making a sound judgment. That's coming in for whatever reason. And the Justice card is here too. So we are looking at a lot of balanced, sound judgment. And again, if you are involved in a legal matter, this card is here. It's always up to you to act with integrity in your best and highest good and put that forth into the legal system. All right. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but you have to do it that way to really have that vibration and that energy out there. I only say it that way because our court system has gotten perverted over the last couple of decades. It's gotten really weird. So I'm just saying that. All right, that's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So remember, this is that stubborn, stuck energy. It's the same card, different deck. This is the traditional card, but it's the same thing. It's a stubborn, stuck energy. So this is in your guidance and advice from Spirit with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's connected, the guidance and advice from Spirit, to your challenge. So it's a challenge for you to go with the flow. It's a challenge for you not to feel locked up and stuck. So let's get some clarifiers and find out what's going on. We have the Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, and for your challenge, it's the Devil card and the Star. What a combination. Okay. So let's go to your opportunity first. We've got this King of Swords being clarified by the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups. So these are gifts, blessings, and omens coming in for you. I think when you use your mind and you really have this intense analysis and you start connecting dots, the opportunities show up, because you're taking in all that information. You want to make a smart, educated, rational decision. Then you start seeing things line up. I think that, knowledge is power, and that's really what's coming in for you for that opportunity. It's knowledge is power, and those opportunities and doors open when you have that knowledge. Then we have the Six of Cups. Again, I think a gift is coming in for you. Now, this is the card of childhood and nostalgia, but for me, you are receiving something. I think that intense investigative type energy is allowing you to do something that you love, maybe meet someone that you're in alignment with. Maybe someone does come back from your childhood. Maybe it's an ex because of all the retrogrades. Maybe it's an ex that's coming back and they're offering you love. And they're your ex for a reason. So think very carefully about that. But they might be coming back around too, just because it's in the air. But this is telling me that there's something that's a positive that's coming in for you that's related to an opportunity. I think it's about you following your heart to feel into it. You've already got the mind there with that King of Swords. Now that's the heart, and the opportunity is the doors opening. Wow, that is your opportunity, and it's huge. Then we have the challenge as the Four of Pentacles. That stubborn, stuck energy being clarified by really some toxicity now. We've got the Devil energy and the Star. So for you to be able to shift out of this energy, it's kind of like you have to make a choice. That stubborn, stuck energy, well, they feel stuck and trapped and bound to something that is toxic and unhealthy. A person, a place, a thing, an idea, a behavior, a habit, and an actual addiction. You're chained to something that is really making you feel stubborn and stuck. And in fact, it's that kind of energy where you might not even see it as a problem, but it is for you. And until you can acknowledge that you have a problem that needs to be resolved, you will be stubborn and stuck. That's when this card shows up. If you choose to acknowledge it, then this is that hope, faith, healing, and renewal. That's you shifting out of that toxicity, that Devil energy, feeling stuck, and really making that shift. And that's when you're able to reach for this hope and renew yourself. By renewing yourself, and it ties into this end of year, going into the beginning of the year, that could be part of that toxicity that you're leaving behind in 2025, so that you can start the new year in Aquarius energy with hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's a gorgeous energy. Again, there's something or someone or something that you're leaving behind, and it can be a combination of all of the above. I don't limit it to one thing. Everything to me is wide open. It's not just one opportunity. It can be a multitude. It's whatever is there for you. Remember, the wheel is turning in your favor. It's up to you to see it, to grab the wheel, and always use your discernment, because the universe can present us with good and bad opportunities. It's up to you to decide what is appropriate for you. But a lot of beautiful things are coming in for you. Release this toxicity and watch your life shift. Wow, it's like quitting cigarettes or quitting diet drinks that have aspartame that cross the blood-brain barrier, right? It's giving up corn syrup that's in everything, right? High fructose corn syrup, excuse me. It's giving up whatever it is that is a toxicity, maybe it's flat up heroin, right? Whatever it is, it's you giving something up that is not serving you well. So that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everyone, but not everyone grabs it, yet it is available. I look at those two areas as wild card. That energy is absolutely there, but it's up to the individual to grab it. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, as always, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. Definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm traveling this spring, and I am taking a tally. We've had Mozambique. We've had Zimbabwe. Oh my God, we've had Alaska, Wisconsin, Canada, the UK, Germany, Switzerland, Holland, right? I mean, just like everybody is really signing off. South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Tasmania. I love Tasmania. That was one of my favorite places that I went to in Australia back in May and June. Wonderful people. I definitely want to go back. I'm just loving it. And then in Queenstown, New Zealand, I have to say, I could actually own a home there. That was so much fun. Anyways, definitely sound off. I know Ohio, I'm coming there in the spring. Absolutely. What else to tell you? If you'd like to book a reading with me or messages from your loved ones, you can definitely take advantage of that. The link is in the description below. It'll take you to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, same name as this channel, where you can go ahead and book a session. And for the month of December, I am opening up the YouTube membership. So you know how it says join on YouTube? So for the month of December, I am making public the videos for everybody to watch so you can see what this channel is like in the membership only area. And for the price of a cup of coffee, you can join it going forward. In January, it's going to go back to members only for the paying members. But I'm opening it up for December in the season of giving, and so you guys can see what it's like. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.